Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Alderoth, and this is Quest of the Mental. All right, it's February 2nd. We're in the lovey-dovey part of 2021. Hopefully you've got a special someone. If you don't, you can love me. I don't have anybody special this year either. So this episode I have no preparation for whatsoever. Other than I am I'm having a mixed episode. Basically, I'm experiencing hypomania and depressive symptoms kind of at the same time. It's a very confusing time, to be honest with you. Usually I go into a hypomanic phase where I'm very happy, I'm very excited. Everything is just great. I'm getting projects done. I'm adding new projects to the things that I'm doing. Everything's just so amazing. And then, or I am extremely down. I'm depressed. There's nothing that makes me happy, and I disappear. Like I almost fall off the face of the earth, and everyone kind of is like, where did he go? He's not posting on Facebook like he normally does. He's not I haven't seen him in town for a while. And right now I'm kind of on this weird roller coaster. I have moments where I don't want to go anywhere, do anything. And then I have moments where it's like, oh, I need to go do this. I need to do that. And I've been cleaning around the house off and on, trying to get the place looking better and getting rooms rearranged and getting stuff looking nicer, which is, something I should be doing anyway. But yeah, it's strange. And I don't really talk about the mixed state that much. It doesn't happen that often. It's been, I actually don't know how long it's been since I've had a mixed episode. Usually I've been pretty good. We changed my medicines recently, and I think that maybe my body is having a hard time adjusting to the change. None of my dosage has changed. We just changed the frequency that I'm taking my meds. And I think maybe that's altering this a little bit. I'm not sure. I know that I'm having issues with kind of dissociating a little bit. Like right now, my brain is like wanting to go into 50 million directions, and I'm trying to maintain the focus. And it's very hard to do. But I don't talk about the mixed episodes a whole lot because they don't happen to me very often. But it is there. It's something that does occur. And most people, from what I've done, from the research that I've done, most people have a plan for when they happen. And I have slacked off. I'll be the first one to admit it. I have slacked off on creating a plan on how to deal with a mixed episode. I'll be the first one to admit that I never thought I would have them in that frequently. I never thought it would be that big of a deal, but sitting here now and experiencing it for the past, let's see, this would be like day 3. It started a couple of days ago. Yes, this will be day 3 of it going on. Um, I need to figure out a sort of safety net as to how to deal with this. I've taken steps for the hypomanic phase, and when I'm in my depressive phase, I have family in town that I can go and stay with and stuff like that. Um, but I never really talked to them about um, these mixed phases. And I guess I need to do that. Um, but it's really weird. It's a very weird um, time. Nothing seems fulfilling, and anything that I think would help, it helps for a minute or like just a few minutes. Like I figured I would do the podcast. I would go ahead and get another episode out. I figured that would help. But of course, it's my anxiety is peaking right now because I feel like I need to go do something else. So right now, I guess the hypo side of it is kind of pulling me in multiple directions. And I guess when I get done with this and I post it, I'm going to tell myself, "Oh, this was complete horseshit. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have said anything." And I'm going to want to like pull it down, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave this just as it is. The whole thing about Quest of the Mental, as it was on Tuber, which I can't access anymore. If you're wondering, um, was the unedited version of me, and it was a way to see the bipolar and post traumatic stress disorder, the way that it affected me on a daily basis. So, as much as I don't want erratic me to be seen, that was the purpose of Quest of the Mental. So, even as erratic as this podcast, this episode is going to sound, it needs to be out there. It needs to, because that's what I intended it to be. It's supposed to be a truthful um, representation of what I go through, what I deal with. So, yeah, I have to fight that temptation to yank things down and fight the emotions that come out. And trust me, there's a lot of doubt, right, especially right now. Um, there's a lot of nervousness. There's anxiety. Um, it's like a just a big ball of emotion. I feel like Sonic the Hedgehog whenever he would like spin to get the turbo thing going. I feel like that's in my chest. Like that's just constantly happening. Um and it's scary to an extent. But like I said, I never experienced mixed episodes that often. But I really think I should come up with some sort of plan as to how to deal with them, because they are a part of this whole bipolar 2 thing. Like they're going to happen to me. They're going to be part of my life, and they've probably always been a part of my life. I mean, my mother used to say, or she's told me that she's noticed certain symptoms of that I've had since I was a kid. So I may have had this stuff for many, many years and never even knew it. So I need to make sure that I put a plan in place. So yeah, see, there goes the anxiety again. Talking about childhood stuff, my brain just flies off to a far end of the spectrum. And yeah, it goes crazy. But I'm hoping it eases up soon. I have to drive to Jackson tomorrow, and that is a 2-hour drive. So I've got to deal with this up and down that I'm feeling. I've got to deal with that while I'm on the road for 2 hours there. I've got to load up a love seat onto a trailer and drive 2 hours back and then get it into my house. So I don't know how well that's going to go. If I'm being 100% honest. I mean, like, just trying to get from town this morning and coming out here was a chore just all in itself. I mean, it was ridiculously hard. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna pull tomorrow off. I will have somebody with me, riding along, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Um, man, I hadn't thought about that. Well, they say the mixed episodes. I think I could be wrong about this, but most people say it's a week, and I don't know if they mean for like 7 days in total, or if they're. I don't know what they are referring to because tomorrow would be day 4. Yeah, I would still have 3 days left to deal with this. I don't know. And we did the medication change about 2 days ago. Or no, we did it 3 days ago. 3 days ago, we changed my lithium from 3 times a day to 1 in the morning and 2 at night. And ever since we've done that, is when this weird mixed episode thing started happening. I do fine when it gets to nighttime, but it's during the day all this weird stuff has happened. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how this pans out. My cats just jumped into something. I don't know what that was. There was a very loud noise. I'll have to go look at that. I think they just broke something. They're mad right now because I have the door shut, and they usually have like free roam. But whenever I do this, I have to shut the door because they jump on me. So I have the door shut, and they're making a lot of racket. You may not be able to hear it, but they're making a bunch of noise that I can hear just outside the door. And I just heard a really, really loud noise. So I'm probably going to come out and find a whole bunch of stuff on the floor. They keep me young. They keep me young. But anyway, it's a very crazy time right now, and it's something that I should have prepared for, and I didn't. I did not, and I'm kind of paying for it by not being prepared for this kind of mixed, anxious state that I'm in, and it is what it is right now. Um, it hopefully within a few more days, it'll either go away or I will go into either. I would love to go into just a hypomanic state. That would be great. I would love to just go into a very happy, positive place because it's been crazy. It's just been very, very crazy. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great February and lovey-dovey time this month. I'm going to head out of here. I'm your host, Alderoth, and this has been Quest of the Mental.